Hello everybody, welcome to Minecraft on the Block, the build site. I gotta stop saying that. Just hello everybody and welcome, right? I mean, that's good enough. I've been playing with the sound still. Let me see, I'm gonna mess with my microphone a little bit. I'm trying to get the sound to be a good level. I used to really pride myself on the sound, and now it feels like the sound isn't that great. So I'm messing with it and doing stuff, and we'll see what happens. I'm actually messing with it as we play. All right, what I would really like, maybe even, let's see, something more like that. All right, let's see how this works. Anyway, I've been working a lot, so let me tell you what happened. I think the last episode I was getting ready to go to the Nether, and then I just bailed on that. Well, actually, no, it's not true. I went to the Nether and and we were in the Nether, and then I was going to do some videoing in the Nether, and I decided against it. I hate it. I make horrible videos in the Nether. I got to work on my like caving and nethering videos. They're just not good. So then I got like on a streak of just working and doing stuff, and this is you can see I've done quite a bit. I don't even remember what shape the tower was in the last time that we were messing with it, but there it is. Got some work to do, but I'm gonna forgo that for a little while. I did get a rail system set up for the mine. In fact, we might take a little ride. I think I got a few things I could pick up from down there. So got a rail system set up for the mine. I set all of this up. I hadn't messed with the item frames before, and I'm super excited about that. I love the item frames. They're freaking awesome. So what I've done here, let me just give you a little bit of the vision. I've just been playing with blocks, and like I love the new this. I think I knew about that. That was probably there last time I had played, but this whole, the end of stair blocks being all nice and smooth and stuff, it's very nice. My frame rate is kind of atrocious, and I apologize. I have to work on that. But anyway, I just got done setting up some furnaces. I'm going to do some furnace work. So this is just all of my stuff, basically. I've got one empty chest. No, that's not true. I just set up this whole thing of chests. So I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 empty right now that I can put additional stuff in, and a lot of this will probably be dirt and stuff. I'm putting like cobble and smooth stone and dirt and stuff here, so that it'll be easy to get to when I'm unloading carts, because that's mostly what's going to come up. I might move like the redstone and the gems over here as well, so that they are easy to just take out and dump in here. This frame rate's bugging me. Hold on just a sec. All right, let's see. It feels slightly better. It's still kind of crappy. I'm not sure what I did. Anyway, so I've just been playing around. Well, it's not really worth showing. This is just kind of the beginning of my train station. So this is just, all this does is goes through and then comes back up in the normal tunnel, and this now just runs down. I have not mastered this whole powered rail thing. I still can't. What I was trying to do is set it up so that even an empty cart could get up. I'm going to have to add even more powered rails to do that. Getting empty carts up is a pain, and it may be that I'm not I'm not giving it enough like initial momentum time. I think there's something to be said for like letting a cart get momentum and then boosting it. And what I'm doing is starting it like on an incline and shooting it up. So I probably have some efficiencies to be gained here, and I'll probably learn and play with that. For now, it works. When I load carts, I can send them and they're fine, and when I ride them, they're fine. So that's good enough. I'll put a system here where I can just hit a button and shoot a cart. So that's, you just put, well, you guys know what that looks like. So yeah, so I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna get some stuff smelting. In fact, one of the things I was gonna do while we're talking is get some of this gold smelting. And I did what I normally do, which is kind of like, well, I don't know. You guys that have watched me before, it's a lot easier in vanilla Minecraft to set up a system that where you can have storage chests. In the mods, you end up having to have, like 10 times as much. But anyway, so this is my main storage area. What I'm going to do is put some glass around this and make it like a glassed in area. This will be like the work area, the workshop. I'm going to put, some stuff over here. And when you're in the train depot, you'll be able to see the workshop and stuff. And but it'll be kind of separated off, and then I'm going to do a lot of stuff with the levels. I took out that one level that was just kind of a test level, but I am going to put additional kind of platforms in and have them go down the mountain. So we're going to go vertical. We're going to do a lot of vertical stuff in this world. So let's just go ahead and get some of this going. I might remove this last bank of things. Anyway, I'm going to play with that. So let's take a look back here. It's just going to be overflow. I better put some light back here. This is just going to be overflow. So I already have 2 chests filled with cobble, and this will just be like overflow for all the stuff that we don't want to have chests for out there. So there's certain things that at times I'll have more of than I will at others, but I want to have a cool sorting or, sorted storage, but then also have that back there. Okay, so the other thing, a couple things I want to do today. One, I want to play with ender chests. So I've actually got a couple of picks. This pick was awesome. I got one crappy pick that I already went through mining. It was I think I spent like 25 levels on it. It was an efficiency 3 or an unbreaking 3 or something like that. But this one I think was a level 26. That one is awesome. I'm keeping it around for a couple of things. Well, mainly it's a perfect pick, and I should have not used it as much as I did. I should have just kept it for like finishing and working and stuff. I mined with it, and I shouldn't have. But I wanted to get a lot of stone without having to smelt it, and that wasn't even actually a good idea because you get experience from the stone, smelting the stone. So I should have done that, but I was going to need a lot of these bricks, which I think I'm going to go with this for this platform, although I might mix it up and mix in some stone slabs. So I don't know. I haven't decided yet. But the other thing is, and I should be building probably with stone slab, but it's just so much easier. I don't know what you guys think about that. Like if you're going the efficiency route, and I'm going to want to be making a lot of stuff in this world, I should have half slabbed this whole thing, like top half slabbed it, because I could have gotten more area out of it with fewer resources. And that's something I got to try to balance. I'm not sure how I'm going to do that. Anyway, I want to work with ender chests today. So that, from my understanding, you can make ender chests. You can pick up an ender chest with a silk touch. And so that's excellent. And that's what I want to do. This other pick that I got, which I just got done using, this is exactly the pick I want. If I could get this every time, I mean, it's not the perfect pick. There's probably better, but if I could get that every time, I would take it. For mining, because you definitely want to have the fortune and the unbreaking and efficiency. That thing has gone through a lot and still ticking. So let's go. Yeah, so we're going to mess with ender chests today, and I wanted you guys to see that. I also will probably do a little bit of laying out whatever the next build is going to be. I've decided I'm going to need pretty soon to get the ranch going. I'm going to do the ranch over there. It seems like things just aren't even loading in well, but my frame rate's a little better. Let's go look up here. I'll give you the bird's eye view and give you my spiel about what I'm going to do. So, I did also get 4 jungle saplings and finally create a jungle, one of the big old jungle trees for fun. I think what I'm going to do is make the ranch over there. Although, again, what's the issues with, like, do animals grow when they're off camera? Probably not. Probably just like everything else. Because these all around here seem to grow just fine. The farm is working well. If I move the ranch too far away, it's not going to probably work. I'm going to need to research that. But I would like to do the ranch in the plains, because I just think that's cool. I think that's where a ranch belongs. And then I would like to do the farm over here and have it kind of where we've started it. I'm going to reformat it. I'm going to refactor it a little bit. I'll probably do kind of down through this. I'll terrace this a little bit more and make the farm kind of come like through here and down through, and then maybe make the farmhouse like up here on this hill. But I want to make this area the farm. That's my current thinking. And so that's one additional thing we want to do. What else? I do want to spend some more time in the nether. I'll have to show you what I did in the nether. I did what I think I've seen BWO do it. I'm not sure exactly who else that I've seen do it, but the whole concept of like taking a bunch of cobblestone and then just turning a nether fortress into one big flat plain, so that you can just run around and harvest things and fight stuff without having to worry about falling off, and you can light areas that you want to be safe in and all that. So it's a nice way to do it, and that's what I did. So we can go look at that. So anyway, we got a lot to do this episode, and let's get rolling. So I'm trying to see where I think I have some of the stuff we're gonna probably want to take down. I don't know. I was just gonna make 2 to start with. I think. Where's my obsidian? Right there. That's not enough obsidian. I need more obsidian. We might be able to make 1, and then I'll go mine some obsidian. Do I have anything? No. Okay. I think what we want to do is... Oh, we only need 1. We need blaze powder. We need blaze powder and ender pearls, right? That gives us an eye of an ender. Okay, so let's just do... Oops. Let's just do 1 for now. And then... There we go. That's my first ever ender chest. Let's see what it looks like. Very cool. And then we want to make sure that we break it with a silk touch. Otherwise it'll just turn into obsidian. Okay, so they're not that big. It'll just turn into obsidian, and then you'd have to have another eye of ender to reconstruct it, which would be okay. You could... A lot of people have talked about different ways to do it. You could like put an eye of ender in every chest so that you can move it around, but I just want to be able to take it. So the concept is that all contents from all chests are available everywhere. So you basically just get an extra 27 or something like that slots of storage in your inventory that can be accessed anywhere from any place in the world. So carry one with you and store one somewhere. So let's see. Okay, excellent. So we do get it back. And I'm going to give it like a nice little pedestal probably down here, and I don't want to put too much stuff in it until I decide where I want to keep it. But I'm thinking about putting it like as kind of a centerpiece down here in the train station. What I think I'm going to do with the station is have like some shops, like maybe I'll have like a little food shop, like a bread shop and whatever, and that'll be kind of just a place where I can, you know, store bread and stuff like that, but have it almost be like a Grand Central Station type thing. I don't know exactly what I'm going to do, but that's what I'm thinking. Yeah, let me go get some more obsidian just so that I can make that other ender chest, and that was one of the things I wanted to do. But for now it can sit right here, I guess. They're pretty sweet looking. I'll give them that. Okay. And let's get this gold out. Oh, I also wanted to do an enchanting. Let's see. I'm not sure about... I might still need to rework my chest. Oh, I need a chest for... Actually, that blaze powder would be pretty cool on the chest that I want to put. Yeah, that's a cool look. Then that would be nice for like decorations and stuff on the tower. I think I want to put things like, let's see, I think I've stored some of it over here, like things that I would use, yeah, like that kind of stuff. Slime balls, just, I don't know, strange, not necessarily from Nether or the End or whatever, just strange ingredients that would be used in potions and stuff. A lot of that I'll move, a lot of the potion making stuff I'll move over there, but I've got to have a central location where I can have, you know, a bunch of the potion making stuff, and then, or where I can keep it when I gather it and just dump it off, and then I can move it up to the tower. So the next thing I'll probably do is work on getting the station going from here up there. So that'll kind of give me a model. I need to make this bridge kind of look like however I want it to look, make a platform up there and then stairs, and that'll give me a model for how the platforms are going to roll out. Anyway, because I've been using seed. Somebody, whoever it was that gave me the heads up on seed for chickens, thank you. I've been using seed to breed chickens that are just kind of randomly spread around, but it's not very efficient. I need to get where I can get a lot of feathers and because arrows is something I'm not, ever since we destroyed that creeper destroyed my skeleton spawner that we found down in their mine, the perfect skeleton spawner. I've been trying to figure out a way to get more arrows. So anyway, I think this is coming along. What I'm going to do is this area between these two kind of, I think I might have put this on since you saw last, this little jut out thing. This area between there, I'm going to do something with, I might like, I don't know, something pretty cool. I haven't decided what would look I might even try like item frames would be cool to like just plaster that thing with item frames, or put like gold maybe or something in there, just like make it look really cool, just that one level. So I'm going to work on that. We're going to work on the potion making stuff, and let's get to it. Let me go get some obsidian. I'll be right back. All right, guys. Sorry about that. Some weird throat noise I made. Got some obsidian, and I figured I would just show you guys the ride. So we'll fire this thing off. There she goes. That one wasn't fully loaded, so I hope it's going to make it. We'll see. If it doesn't come back here in just a second, we'll be good. Actually, it can make it quite a ways before it comes back. Or we may run into it on the way. So let's give it a minute so we don't catch up, and then we'll take off. So it's not really a very exciting ride, but... So I've got a little obsidian mine going there. I've basically creating an obsidian room at this point. So that's working pretty well. I'm not sure how full a minecart has to be considered fully loaded. You can't just throw one item in it. It doesn't seem like for that to work. So anyway, so that's a nice little ride. There we go. And let's might as well sleep. I added this up here just so I could see if it was going to work. It seems all right. And let's make another ender chest. I'd like to actually make a couple more. Did I get enough to make a couple more? I think I did. Although I don't really need a couple more. But anyway, we know what the idea is. And actually the inventory in this chest, even if all of your ender chests have been picked up, the inventory in that chest stays. So you can really just get away with carrying one ender chest around. Actually, I think. So like if we were to put this stuff, let's just put stuff we don't care about, and then pick it up with a silk touch and carry it around, do whatever we want to with it, and then put it over here. Bam. Stuff's still in it. So actually an ender chest is really just another, in that sense, it's just another 27 item slots, or 27 slots in your inventory. It's like a backpack, which is kind of cool. Definitely cool for like, I don't know, the way I think I'll probably use it is to put all of the junk that I use for building. Like, you know, I like to have a bunch of the different types of blocks and whatever, and I'll probably, and maybe some specific type of pickaxes or whatever, and put that stuff in there. And then whenever I'm doing something and I'm like, oh, I wish I could try out this thing or do this building thing, I could just, bam, get some stuff in there. Also, obviously you can put stuff in there and then have it in the nether as well. So I don't know. All of the basic uses seem... I haven't come up with anything really clever. I'm sure somebody has. We'll check that out. So I should probably get some bricks going. I'm going to want to do bricks for sure when I get to the house. And that's another type of thing I'm going to have to put. I need some item frames. Maybe we should do that. I think I've got enough wood or enough... Well, I do need to harvest some wood, actually. I should probably harvest that tree here pretty soon. I think I'm going to get myself an axe for that. Got some glowstone. I'm going to need more of that. Let's see. Get rid of some of this junk. Well, let's take it down. So I think what I'm going to do is... So I've given you guys a little bit of the spiel of what I'm considering down there. I'm not sure what the next step is going to be. I might work on this bridge. So what I might do is bust off, work on this bridge a little bit, or at least get an idea of what I want and then start building it. And then I can come back and show you that. But I'm not sure right now what my next project is going to be. I just needed to start a video because if I didn't, I was just going to keep building and building and building and never show you guys anything, which wouldn't be fun for either one of us. So yeah, I'm going to go ahead and fire up some bricks and we'll get some sort of a plan in place for what's next. So get these going and I will be back shortly. Actually, let's see what we're doing on diamonds right now. Diamonds versus emeralds. I mean, I keep using the diamonds, so it's not really a fair fight, but I had, I think, like half a dozen or maybe 15 emeralds up top too, so I've got somewhere around 30. A little more emeralds than diamonds maybe, or really close. I can't remember how many I had up there, but I've been using diamonds. I've made at least 3 pickaxes. Yeah, I've made 3 pickaxes and a shovel and a sword. So that's you know, we're getting close to 40 diamonds. What else? What else was I just gonna do? Oh yeah, the glowstone. Definitely gonna want to get some more glowstone because I'm thinking about. I'm not sure what my lighting situation is gonna be in here. I was gonna light up top, but that's not gonna give us enough light. I was gonna then light maybe in the floor. What I might do is put torches up there on the corners of these two, and I don't know. Lighting is always an issue for me. Unless you put, I mean, I'll probably put like lamp stands in here. Maybe I'll do that over here as well. Like have one like on the corner right here. I like coming up with a clever lamp stand and then using those, and especially in a place like this. I don't know. I don't know what this is going to look like, so I gotta figure that out. I think it'll be partially informed by whatever my bridge ends up looking like. I don't know what material I'm going to use on this bridge. I don't know what what kind of arch system I want to do, how bulky I want it to be. So anyway, I'll figure all that out. I'll be back. All right, guys, I'm back. I did some work, and mainly because I got stuck watching Doc M's Farm Simulator and and ended up doing some work. So here's the current state of things. It's not going to stay like this. It is like that. I don't like it. I've tried a bunch of different approaches to this bridge. I don't like I don't know. I don't like anything that kind of replicates the cable support spans. It just doesn't work for me. I did replace all of the ceilings and floors in here. We'll look at that real quick, and then I'll show you what I'm going to do. I think I have an idea for the bridge. So anyway, I don't like that, but I do like the idea. This bridge specifically, and the one that's over there, I want them to be of a certain type because they kind of what's the word I'm looking for? They complement the tower. They're supposed to go, well, they could complement the tower. Either that or they would clash. And so if I make it too modern, it's going to look funky. But anyway, I went with this for floors. I went with that for ceiling and walls. I really like it on the walls. I like the kind of the brightness of it. I put it behind everything in there. So it gives a nice, I think it gives a nice finish. I need to do it over here on these walls, and then I put up the glass kind of just like part way. I think you had already seen that. I'm sorry, it's actually the next day because I literally got stuck watching Doc M's Farm Simulator, and then it got late, and then we had to go to bed, and we're still dealing with the newborn, so it's fun. I don't think I ever yeah, we had a girl. I don't know if I told you guys that. So this is our first girl, which is a whole new experience. Anyway, so I'm going to make so that'll be the platform up there. It'll probably extend out a little bit right here. And then there'll be stairs that come down. I'm going to make, well, let's just get to it. I'll show you what I'm going to do. Do I have everything I need for this little fiasco? Well, first let's start down here because I'm going to actually make this from the underside. From the underside. Ouch. And I'm not sure how exactly to do this. I had something in my head, but it never works out quite the same. I'm not sure how far. I guess let's just wing it to start, and then we'll figure it out. Because what I want to do is something like this. I want an arch, but I don't want it to just be... I don't want it to just be like... Oops. Like flat, I mean, all the arches that I saw when I was looking online, they were very flat. I think maybe almost up instead of out. So maybe I go 2 and then up an additional. Let's see about that. I just don't know how to make this look archy. Because arches are something difficult to do, and I gotta remember they're difficult to do with blocks. Let's go see if that is looking archy at all. That's not really looking archy at all, is it? I like to take a lot of hearts of damage. playing on hardcore, I don't mind taking me some damage. Yeah, it doesn't look right. If I'm going to do that, maybe I need to be using half slabs. Or maybe it would look right if I came out with half slabs and then up. Let's try that. This is going to take some fine tuning, I think, to get the arch look the way we want it. Because I don't want to, this is something we're going to look at a lot. I don't want it to be too ghetto. I wish they would get like a proper scaffolding in this game someday. I'm going to need to enchant a new pick. Oh, I did enchant. I don't know if I showed you guys this because I chopped down that tree. I enchanted an axe. I got efficiency 2 on breaking 2. I figured that was a pretty good axe. I haven't done a shovel, but that seems like a pretty legit axe. That's about all you could ask for on an axe. You don't really care about fortune or anything, so... Silk Touch may... No, not even Silk Touch unless you're going to use it for leaves, but you can use basically any Silk Touch for leaves. So... I came out. Let's go see what that looks like. It's not good. It's not good. This is a problem. Ow. This part right here, I think is a problem. This double part. Let's try this. Well, let's do this. Let's give it just a straight up. Just to at least have a starting point. See where we can go from here. See what we don't like about that. Because I'm just assuming I'm not going to like that. I don't really know. I haven't tried it. It's been long enough since I've done any building in this manner, style, that I wouldn't really know. It's okay. I think what I would like to see maybe is wow, it's confusing me. It's hard to look at. Where's the block? How did I even get that block placed? Oh, I took it out behind it. Okay. To see it extend more towards the top, maybe. Like, it's okay that it goes like that. I would like to see it come up, though, more. And maybe be... But it's definitely the right approach. If you think, yeah, I mean, it's definitely the right approach. I might even make it start a little higher and make it only on the corners, because I'm also going to make it go back, like a half arch back. I'm going to do that on both sides. So, and then I'm going to fill in. It's not going to just be open. So maybe that's too much. Maybe I'm starting too low. And maybe I need to extend the top out to make it feel a little bit more curvy, archy. A little archy. I don't know if you guys watch Food Network. I like to cook, and I like to watch Food Network for some reason. And I always think it's funny. They always, like, there's this one chef that uses the term chefy. That's a very chefy thing to do, and she's usually meaning that, like, you're being arrogant or like bold or something like that. But chefy, I think it's funny. It's very chefy. All right, let's well, you know, we could theoretically, let's just for fun. If we started like that. No, we're gonna want more. I only actually have a few minutes right now to record as well, so I was just gonna get some of this going and then I'll come back. Man, how many times? I guess we need the scaffolding after all. Almost fell off. Again, yet again. Okay, so this time we're going to... I was thinking about that just while I was playing before. I will take, like, I'll go down to 1 heart without even thinking about it. I mean, I'll jump I'll jump off of here and then off of another one, and as long as I feel like I'm gonna, which like I said, just doesn't make a lot of sense for my whole. But I won't go into a cave without screaming like a little girl. So, all right, let's try this again. I just don't know. I just don't know. Let's start it like there possibly. And then when do I start bringing it out? Maybe there. Oh, that would just be a block. And then a stair. And then possibly another block. And another stair. And then another block. And that didn't work, did it? Oh, yeah, it did. Let's go look at that. That doesn't, ouch, seem like it's going to be right. I know I'm talking really quietly, too. I apologize. No, this is not working out right. I think I'm starting the... Yeah, I'm not giving it enough of a... What I want, I think what I want is more of the, like, vertical and then kind of horizontal out. So maybe I need to go up a couple more and then come out. I mean, it's getting closer. It's kind of hard to look at. It's not enough contrast against everything else right now. Well, let's do this. I guess let's give it one more shot. What do we got to lose? I don't even know. So I'm not using the buzzer. A lot of people have given me the feedback that the buzzer is really loud. I just have had issues with my sound. Sound used to be one of the things I could pride myself on. It seems like my sound is, I don't think the quality is that bad. It's just not been, the levels have been atrocious. And I think a lot of it has to do with all of the mucking about that well, actually, I don't even know if that's true. I was going to say the mucking about that we did with sound when I was playing with Circaz for Lethimer stuff, but that's not actually true at all, because I've recorded with quality sound since then. What's more likely is that having sat here at my desk, my system, which I didn't put away even though I hadn't been recording, has been played with by children, and or let's try. Oh, I think I'm doing it again. Well, no, maybe not. Maybe not. Let's do one, like a meet in the middle type thing. And so the levels have gotten jacked up by kids. That's as likely as anything. Or myself, frankly, set stuff on it. It's when something goes out of my mind and something else becomes a priority, things just decay. All right, so it starts a little flat and then extends out. That's not bad. If I had that on the other side, that's not bad. I feel like I still am missing one little, like, kind of, maybe what I do is I put a flat and then a stair. Let's just see if that makes a difference, if that's enough of a change to make a difference. And then I gotta get out of here. I gotta take one of my kids to preschool and get ready for a day back at work, doing a little bit of work today. So that's gonna be interesting. Actually, I've been doing a lot of work this week. I was supposed to be off more than I have been, but as soon as you say, yeah, hey, I'm back, we can, I'll be back for some small amount of work today. And then everybody's like, you're back. And then you get 1,000 questions. So it's certainly not their fault. I've been off for quite a while. Yeah, see, that just feels messy to me, that too much of a spot right there. It feels kind of clunky. I think I'm going to go back to the other. Please feel free to give me some comments on this. I really wish we need to get, I mean, I know like when BWO says give me some comments on, or suggestions, he gets, hundreds or at least tens. But that's because he has hundreds of thousands of viewers or whatever, or tens of thousands. And so I know that we have limited resources for our ideas. So you guys have a lot more likely chance of me saying, hey, that's brilliant. Now keep in mind that I have went and looked at some pictures, trying to get some inspiration around this. And actually when what I usually do if I'm going to do that, I'll get like, I have some architecture books or magazines, or I'll go and look at some architecture sites. And I'll try to get inspired for some sort of a build. I have a lot of things that I just kind of fall back on that are my style to begin with. But anyway, this time I went and looked at bridge designs and I was like, oh, that's what I want. And then I realized I couldn't implement it. It just wouldn't look right because you can't, I mean, you're working with blocks. It's not the real world. And so keep in mind that I've looked at a lot of Minecraft images on Google for bridges and seen all of the tricks. I want something new. I know there's nothing new under the sun, but anyway, okay, let me finish this out. I'll finish this side and that side with that same design, or at least maybe I'll finish this side of the bridge, the side facing me, and then we'll go forward. But this is starting to look good. I mean, we're starting to get some definition to what that's going to look like in there. What I'm also going to do is I'm going to run the train. I just realized I hadn't told you this, and I said I was going to. I'm going to run the train under the bridge. At least, well, I'm actually going to run 2 tracks on this one. I decided I'm going to run one that goes here and one that goes all the way to the bridge that's going to cross the other way. So one will go across here. There'll be 2 tracks side by side on this, and they're going to be lowered at least 1 block, and then maybe the middle will be a block raised, and then I'll make the top of the bridge 1 block higher. So anyway, but the point is that there'll be a tunnel similar to that. Probably very much like that, actually, that goes across. And the trains will go underneath and then come up into they'll come up onto the platform. And it may even be that this one doesn't have a separate platform. This one may be at that level. I don't like that the bridge doesn't meet exactly right there. I don't know what I'm going to do about that. I thought I was good. Maybe I'll just raise the whole bridge 1. We'll see. Anyway, because it's actually, well, I don't know. We'll see. I'll play with it. So I'm going to go ahead and fill this in. I'm going to clear all that up, work on what I want that to look like. So the idea here was that these will be towers. They'll be like probably another, well, they might come all the way back to here, actually. Or, I need to think about that. But they'll be thicker than that. They may be 3 wide, I'm guessing. They'll probably be 3 wide towers. On each side with some openings, and yeah, and so I think it'll look good. I just gotta do a little work on it. So I shall return momentarily. I got them back. It's coming along. So I made the decision. I went with these. It's extending into the into this area a little bit, a lot bit, but that's okay. I think I kind of like it so far. And then kind of added this in. I'll show you what I'm doing up top. So yeah, I actually like this. And then you can't really tell, but I added stairs at the top of this one just to kind of round it off. I'll do that over there. Also gives it a little extra height. Did a little terraforming over here to kind of clean up this wall and allow for a little bit of a separation there. So we'll work on this side of things shortly. I don't even know how much time I have left. Now that I don't have my my countdown timer thing, which I know I could just do a timer and not have the stupid buzzer go off, but I forgot to do that, so I don't even know, excuse me, how much time we have, but I'm just going to keep going because I'm having fun. So I like this. Let's go take a look at what it looks like up top. I'll show you what I'm thinking. I think I gotta start getting some designs down that I can remember and like plan for, because right now the problem is it's, trying to fit stuff in a tight space. But anyway, this kind of works. At least we'll have the 2 tracks. We can hop in. It'll fire us off down the track. And, one of them is just really for cosmetics, because it's not like I'd probably 90% of the time walk the bridge unless I want to shoot some stuff over in a cart. The problem, what I'm thinking also, this is going to be interesting. What I'm thinking also is that all of these, I would like to link up somehow to the, oh man, this is going to be tough. I would like to link up somehow to warehouse so that I could fire from the warehouse to any line. And I don't know. I don't know if I'm going to be able to figure that out because really ultimately one of the biggest things is going to be transporting goods. So what I want to do is like throw, a bunch of goods in one of the carts or multiple carts and shoot them down some line. And I don't want to have to like go back and forth from here to the thing to load the cart. Although it wouldn't be that big of a deal. I mean, if we're talking, going all the way over there, and it would take 2 or 3 minutes, and it took me 2 or 3 minutes total to load this, and I could load, 4 or 5 carts and shoot them off, and they would end up over there. That's probably worth the extra work. So you kind of get an idea here. I'm gonna make a change here because these need to be of a different type. And in fact, I think what I'm going to do is, this is going to be a little tight. I think what I'm going to do is put, let me think about this for a second. Oh, I took the button off. I didn't mean to do that. That might still be that. Or we should sleep so we don't blow things up. We need one more there. Like that. And then let's go ahead and sleep. With my luck and creepers. I don't mind so much anywhere except in the warehouse, which is why I put up the glass and stuff. I wanted to be able to work in the warehouse without worrying. Because last thing you want is to like have creepers blow up your diamond chest and then lose some diamonds or something. That would suck. Ouch. That was interesting. Huh. I didn't realize that was like a 3-block fall, but maybe it calculates it different because it's a half block. Who knows? Okay. Eating beef. Lots of beef. That's all I eat. It's really the best food to eat anyway. And when if you're doing a lot of harvesting for leather, the byproduct is obviously beef. So that's kind of nice. All right, let's do this. I think I'm going to put these here. I think I'll put one like that. That'll at least give this front side a mostly open view through. I mean, you'll see that top block, but hopefully that's not going to look too ghetto. We can always make adjustments. So anyway, this will be the walking bridge. And I'm not sure what I'm going to do. Probably another little kind of, something like, I don't know. Maybe nothing. Just be smart enough not to fall onto the tracks, maybe is what I'll say. That's the thing is I really like to have, things have to be at least, like I have to be able to justify them to myself, and to have no rail here, like for this to be a walkway, to me it's just not a walkway. If you got to walk up here and like precariously go and you could get killed by a train at any moment, that's not a walkway. That's a death trap. OSHA would never approve of such things. So anyway, enough rambling. Let's leave those. Go like that, like that. Yeah, that's okay. That'll be good. It's kind of nice. Okay, coming along. Let's think. What else do I need to do? Well, before I forget, just so that we can see the next time we go out, let's do this. I think what I did was like that. Okay. Yeah, that looks good. So, and I might link these across. I'm not sure yet. What am I doing? What am I doing? I want to get the walkway situation worked out. And then I'll complete the other side of the bridge. So I'm just trying to think about what this bridge is going to look like. What I may do, I kind of considered, let's just try this. I kind of considered doing, so if this is the walkway, right, something like, I think it's really important to give like an airy kind of, airy's not the right word, a texture, you know, lighten up the blockiness of everything. That's why I like, you know, I really like fence and those things and stuff like that to kind of lighten things up. Because if you just put another row of blocks, you just got this big chunky blocky bridge. I also really, that's another reason I really like the new cobblestone wall. Things like that just really, to me, are super helpful in making things look less, and half slabs, of course. Doesn't that just look better to have like a half slab roof? It looks like a poured concrete roof as opposed to this giant block of a roof that's just lame. But the problem there is that that's just maybe too much. Although we'd have to see it finished. I kind of like it. It kind of, what I was going for is it kind of matches this a little bit. I was trying to figure out a way to possibly put some obsidian. I was going to put obsidian in here, but I kind of like this look. I might try to find a way to maybe put a little bit of obsidian, like maybe obsidian, I don't know. I haven't decided yet, to kind of give it a match to that. I want to tie these two things together, this modern, more modern train station to the, you know, Tower of Power, as Soares would say. So anyway, I'm going to work on that. The bottom is okay. It's not sticking out too much. I can just, I think if I smooth that out and bring it directly over, that will work. I kind of liked the contrast there as well, but I may be wrong about that. I may want to change those to, well, actually, it may not be. Is that too high? No, that's right. It'll meet up. These will meet up with that, and I think once I do that, it'll smooth that out, that bottom. Hopefully it'll smooth out that bottom. So what else? Yeah, I think it's coming along. So this will be the railway. I don't know if I'm going to do this same design on all of them or have open railways on some, but you don't want to get crap on your rail. And we can enclose it a little bit, light it up. Hopefully it'll be okay. I don't know about this. We'll have to work on that iron thing. Look at alternatives. We could definitely use the wall, or well, wood doesn't really work in this context. So I'm not sure yet. I'm not sure what we'll put there. We could also just put wall, one more level of wall, and only have 2 levels of that. That might work, because this might just be a little too intense. But we'll come back to that. So my job right now is figuring out, oh, and then this platform. So what I want to do is what I'm thinking about doing is having the stairs go down through this way. Let me show you. I'm thinking about taking the stairs down right between these 2 arches, right? These half arches. So the stairs would come down. So there would be almost like a juxtaposition. I would do them in this. So the stairs will be coming down as the arches are going up. That might look kind of cool from far away. I hope. And they would be pretty, man, that would be a pretty steep staircase if it came from, that may not even work. Maybe it'll like come down and circle or something, or I don't know. Or I don't know. I just don't know. But I'm definitely happy with the progress on the bridge. It's coming along. I wasn't sure how I was going to do it or if it was going to look good. And this is actually giving me a spark. I would say the one problem I have right now, I guess the textures tying together is a good thing. You know, I'm tying basically this, the smooth stone slabs, and the difference is, you know, is the glass and the modern look over here, the logs and the medieval look over there, tying them together with a bridge that's going to be somewhat, you know, share some materials from both and look a little consistent. I don't want just a bunch of buildings that look like this. I think the next thing I do is going to have to be a wood house. Probably the farmhouse will be wood, or at least a lot of wood. need to find a way to incorporate some bricks and things like that, because I just don't want this kind of chromatic color scheme going on. But it's really coming along. So let me finish this up, get to a point where I think I'm ready to show you this completed. I'll see what time we've got, and then we'll talk about the next steps. I'm not sure what the next build will be. I did want to get this together, though, to feel like we have a piece of the world that's coming together, being built and working, and then we'll figure out what we want to do next. I do think that one of the big things will be linking things together with the train station. That will make it feel like a world. It won't just be a bunch of like different little builds all over the place. I also realized that I'm not using my signs for like the build site thing and using my notebook, although I carry the thing around everywhere. I haven't decided if I like that little gimmick or not, so I may not do it. We'll see. Other than that, we're good. So let me work on this a little bit more, and I shall return shortly. All right, guys, I'm back. This is going to be a quick whirlwind tour because I am way long. This is almost an hour. I think we're at 51 minutes already. So this is what I've come up with. I'm not sure if I'm going to stick with that or not. I've added the cobblestone in there. I'm working through that. I got the tunnel going, and I'll show you that. So anyway, this is kind of the general, when you see it next, what you should expect to see. But one thing I do want to show you is what I've done inside. And then I'll probably start, I need a pickaxe and something fierce, so I'll probably start the next episode with an enchantment. So anyway, let's see. I want to do this. I haven't really worked too much on making this look exactly how I want it, but anyway, you get the idea. So I cut this off right here at these pillars. I added those in as supports for the stair system. The stair system goes up here, and then, like I said, it's going to come down between these arches, so right like that. So I actually don't hate this. It's not the best, but sometimes the designs that just kind of evolve are the best. I kind of like that. And then this, I think I already showed you this, so this is going to be the walkway. It's not fantastic. What I may do here, actually, now that I'm thinking about it, and I know we got to go, but I mean, I'm already this long, might as well take another second and tell you what I want to do. I might do the upside down stair thing here, we'll see, just to play with it. I'm not sure. I wanted to kind of incorporate a tiny bit of cobble, but not a ton. And this is a good way to do it. What I might do is something like that, and then I know this isn't going to really show us anything, but yeah, we'll see. I'll play with it and let you know when I come back. So what I'll probably do is end this episode, start up another one, and the next time that you see me, we'll be doing an enchantment, and that's the way we'll start. So anyway, if you liked it, thumbs up. Check me out on Twitter, Minecraft OTB. It's the best way to get a hold of me. Please leave comments. Tell your friends, and we'll talk to you guys soon.